All right, y'all. We are back, and we've got R.A The Ruggedman on the phone with us here. What's good, man?
Hey, how you doing? What part of Canada is this, actually? Where we at?
We in Ontario. This is Guelph, University of Guelph radio station.
Okay, all right. There you go. Ontario, there you go. Growth, you say, right?
Yeah. We're about an hour away from Toronto, and you've got a date booked here for Friday, July the 12th.
Yeah, we got a big show coming up over there. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one.
That's what's up. So, coming up to tour in Canada. I know you've been up here this ways before. What's your experience like when you come into Canada?
Oh, Canada's a lot of fun. You know, the kids are fun, the crowd's fun, the people are wild and crazy, and, you know, I always got a good time. The women are wild, you know that. They're the most wild. You know, it's a lot of fun out there, so...
Most Steph. Where you been at lately?
Just did a whole 20-something dates and overseas. You know, I did from Greece to Italy to Germany to Switzerland, Sweden. You know, you do all over the place. So, and then you know, I did a lot of U.S. shows. I did to New York, Cali. Boston, you know, I just did all around there, and, you know, I just did a big festival, Minneapolis. It was Rhyme Sayers put it together. It was nice. You know, Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, Tech Nine, Brother Ali. It was everybody. Every rapper was on, from the Mac Millers to the Sean Prices. It was a long, big catalog of rappers. Psalm One, Evidence, Alchemist, Diamond D. You know,
nice.
Yeah, that was a good one. And this August coming up, I'm headlining Hip Hop Camp this year, which is a big festival.
That's big, man. Congrats.
Yeah. So that the headline is KRS-One, R.A The Ruggedman, and Kendrick Lamar. So that's you know, Kendrick's one of the, you know, Interscope hot names right now, and KRS-One's a legendary name, and you got the Underground King, you know, so it's kind of cool seeing the three worlds together, you know. So,
yeah, man, that's big. That's real big.
Yeah, and before that, I mean, then in Swiss they're doing a big festival. I think that's more like, who's on that one? I think Yellow Wolf and Schoolboy Q and that whole kind of thing, you know. So, you know, just staying busy, man, So, you know.
That's good, man. That's good. Always touring and working relentlessly on the road. So, you know, big ups for that. A lot of artists, you know, they don't understand the importance of getting on the road and pushing their product, but you definitely embrace that, and I can see you doing that.
Especially for the indie artists, you gotta be on that damn road. No matter how famous or how respected or how many years you've been in the game, you got to hit the road like it's your first year every time you got a record out, or that record ain't gonna, you know, get the exposure it needs, you know.
That's what's up, yo. I wanted to ask you a question, because we were talking about it a little bit today. Just there's a lot of promoters in this area, and I'm sure that you've seen this around in different places, different markets that you've been to, that require opening artists to sell a few tickets to get on the show, which helps bring in some money to be able to pay for whichever headliner that comes through. I just wanted to get your opinion, because I put a blast out today online and it got just slammed with responses. I wanted to know what somebody of your caliber thinks about, you know, that type of scenario of opening artists having to do that, and what's the importance of like getting gigs and getting out there with your name.
You know, I never heard of that stuff until more recent, you know, and you know, I guess people hate on it, but at the same time, if that's what promoters have to do to get the artists that the people want to see in their town, you know, it's part of their hustle. So, I don't know. You know, that's not part of my era. You know,
I was going to ask you exactly, what was it like when you were on the come up, you know, trying to get gigs and stuff like that? Was it, you know, there wasn't many artists out there, and there was promoters that were willing to pay artists out of their pocket to just bring them out?
Nobody was really doing shows. There wasn't that many rappers back then. If you were getting big shows, you didn't have like nobody's opening up for you, or people like that wasn't known opening up. That wasn't the case. Like, I couldn't just be like, yo, I'm gonna pay and open up for Slick Rick tonight. You know, that would be bizarre. You know.
Yeah. But now that's the norm.
But you know, there wasn't that many rappers back then, so you had to kind of work your way up to a ladder and build your own name until you were name enough to kind of be like, yo, do you want to go open up for this particular show? You know, because you have a fan base. Like, you wouldn't be able to open up for somebody until you had enough of a name that you would actually be benefiting the build to a degree and actually bringing in heads off the strength of your name, you know. But, you know, a lot of these local kids, in their town, they might not bring in, say somebody ain't bringing in heads in Vancouver, they might bring in heads at Nova Scotia, or this place, you know, like they might, you know, the locals might come see them. Maybe they do bring in an extra 50 people because they're known in their town. So maybe it does benefit. I'm not a business guy. I just come and rock the show. You know what I mean? I just come to rock. So you know, and maybe some really unbelievable MCs get discovered this new way. I don't know. You know, I'm not really. That's not my forte.
But that's dope, man. I appreciate the words of wisdom. Still, basically, just, you know, you got to work hard at what you do, and if that's the name of the game, then, you know, do what you got to do to make it happen for yourself. Which is exactly what you've done, man. You've you know, been through the trenches and sweated and spit the blood out, and now you're there standing at the top, you know, one of the legends in the game.
You're getting me ready to go back to Canada for the month, man, because I think we got, 18, 20 shows, man, and you're going like, yo, you spit the blood out, you said out, and all of that stuff. I haven't heard that in a while. I'm ready to be back there. I haven't been back in a while.
Yeah, man. I remember last time I seen you here was I was down at the Opera House, and you were on for the Guru tribute with Cannabis, and R.A The Damager was there that night.
Yeah, that was a nice night. That was a good show. That's the first show I ever did with little Stevie the Rugged Kid. He's from Montreal, and he came out, and, you know, I seen him on YouTube, so he came. His mother brought him out, and he's a little 10-year-old.
Yeah, that was cool. Rocking. And yeah, Nova Rockefeller there.
Yeah, but Stevie, ever since, I mean, he still rocks with me today. He's like, 11 now, 12, but he and Stevie rocked in Czech Republic with me. He rocked in, he rocked everywhere with me. The little kid is pretty dope for what he does. I was actually hoping to get him on the whole tour this time, but I don't think we'll be able, you know, do the travel like that, you know. So.
Word up. Well, yeah, no, that was definitely a cool thing to experience and to see when I was in Toronto that last time, because he must have been like, 8 or 9 at that point.
Well, maybe, I thought he was 9 or 10, and I think he's like 11 now, you know, something like that, yeah. But maybe 12, something like that, yeah.
He's a young cat, definitely. It's crazy to see him actually, like, command a stage like that and you know, not really seem that nervous.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, though, rappers used to be young. Rap was a young man's sport. When I was coming up, you know, Roxanne Shante was 13, 14-year-old female, ripping grown-ass men, you know, 18, 19, 20-year-old men. LL Cool J was one of the nastiest MCs on the planet. He was 16, you know. I mean, you could go back even just to the 90s, and, you know, Tupac Shakur died at 25, meaning he had at least a 5-6 year career. You know, he was a teenager when he got started. Biggie died at 24. Now, if you're, you know, 20s, early 20s, they're like, oh, the young guy. Nah, they ain't young for rap. You're old if you're in your 20s. They was young when they was like 15, 16. That's a young rapper. Special Ed, youngest in charge. I think he was 16 and 17, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got a couple of young cats out here in the local area, around 16 years old. Big shout outs to Soul and Kid Wonka, who just, you know, I'm really amazed to see the way that they pick it up now, because I don't know, I never seen that before. It's just a lot of younger kids are getting into it.
Well, you know what it is? Kids is fast at learning. They're more fast at learning. If somebody tries to pick up boxing in their 20s or sport in their 20s, they're not going to be that good, you know, so fast, you know. When you start off young, 8, 9, 10, 11, you know, that's one of the most important things in your life, so you conquer it, you know what I mean? I started rapping when I was like around 11 years old. And you know, I learned how to be good by the time I was 13, 14, 15, because you focus on it more and you're young, and that's the most important thing. You know, when you start doing things in your 20s, you know, you got bills to pay, you got girl problems, you got family problems, this problem, that problem, you know. So I think when you start something off young, you know, it's easier for them. You know, like learning a new language. Supposedly, if you put a kid another country, when they're an infant, they learn it faster, you know. So.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks, right?
Yeah.
As they say. But you know what? You're still innovative, still coming out there and rocking it. And that's a good thing to see, man. Definitely, legends never die.
I'm more than innovative. I'm more than still doing it. I'm doing it better than all of those clowns.
Tell him, man.
2013, I will still annihilate anybody, destroy, murder, hurt. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Definitely, you got to be confident in the craft, and you've definitely put in the work.
I'm not confident. I'm truthful and realistic. You know.
Well, you definitely are letting the people know what's really good, man. You're showing them, and I like all these little clip videos that you've been putting out, man, where you just basically just talk to the camera and tell them exactly as you said, tell them what it really is. Take away all that freaking special effects and makeup and all that stupid stuff that the mainstream industry artists are doing, and basically just give it to them point blank and straight. This is what it is.
Yeah, because the thing is, society, they kind of believe what they're told by the media, what they're told by the corporations, what they're told by the people putting in the advertisements and selling it to them, and you need real people in the world to kind of tell them, like, hey, you know, that's not reality. That's fiction. That's store-bought fiction. You know, this person isn't the best artist. This person isn't the best. This isn't the best product. This isn't the best political candidate. This is all hype and lies and advertisement and marketing campaigns. And when you've been in the game long enough, you learn that. You know, some people just believe, hey, if it's all over the magazine covers and on TV, that must be the best thing because that's why it's famous. But that's not the truth. That's false. So, you know, hopefully the people could learn that a little bit easier by listening to cats that have been around the block a few times, you know?
Definitely. Well, it's good that you at least share that wisdom with people and make that a part of your music. It's good, man. I like the messages that you're dropping.
Yeah. Have you heard Legends Never Die yet?
Oh, buddy, I've been bumping it like crazy. I've listened to it probably front to back about 50 times now, man. It's solid product, man. Straight up.
He's Canadian. He said, "Yo, buddy." That was great.
Check the slang, yo. Check the slang. Recognize we in Canada.
I actually miss it over there, so I'm looking forward to get back there. Yeah, we're gonna have fun over there.
Yeah, man, it'll be a good time. All right, well, much respect for taking the time to do this interview with us here, man, and definitely we're looking forward to having you out here in a few weeks.
Oh, no doubt. I hope everybody comes and checks it and checks out Legends Never Die and checks out the show when I'm in their town, because I'm going to be very energetic and I'm going to destroy everything and hurt the stage, break the stage into pieces, you know.